Paul White, fantastic producer. Danny Brown, one of the best MCs working out there right now. One of the best of the decade, in fact. And seeing that Paul White helped produce most of Danny Brown's critically acclaimed album last year, Atrocity Exhibition, it's pretty great to see that they're collabing once again with this EP here, which consists of 2 new tracks and 2 other tracks which are just the instrumentals to the aforementioned 2 new tracks. I do like both of these artists. Paul White and Danny Brown both had albums that placed in my top 50 albums of 2016, so that's definitely a good start. However, when it comes to this EP, I'm not really getting so much punch from the 2 tracks that are offered here. Now, granted, it's still very wacko, it's still very intriguing when it comes to, Paul White's fantastic eye for creative production and Danny Brown's ability to ride even the most unorthodox of beats, like some beats that don't feel like they really should be hip-hop beats, but he manages to pull it off, especially on that title track, Accelerator, which is the psych rock inspired, skippy, off-the-wall kind of rap track. That's very twisted, would have probably fit onto Atrocity Exhibition quite well. The only thing is, I just wish that instrumental had a bit more chaos going on with it. It felt like it needed to be noisier, it needed to be crunchier. And even with that solo towards the end, which had a psych rock vibe, a shoegazy kind of vibe too, I dug it quite a bit, but I felt like even then it wasn't the most eventful solo in the world. I felt like it needed more punch. Then the second of the new tracks, Lion's Den. It is probably the more accessible out of the 2, very easy to get into, but you can hear some nice woodwind instruments on that instrumental. It's quite nice, but overall I feel like the EP isn't exactly, I felt like I wanted a bit more, not in terms of like having more tracks, but more just having more, but I felt like there just needed to be more stuff happening with the 2 tracks that are offered here. I'd give this EP a 6 out of 10. Granted, I still love the idea of Paul White and Danny Brown collaborating on a project, so maybe we'll see more from them in the future, but this EP is showing promise, but perhaps not in like a standout kind of way. Yeah.